the grave. They just want to temporarily, we'll just use this space. They put him into the tomb of Elisha. And when the corpse touches Elisha's bones, he comes back to life. I mean, this is incredible. This reminds me of Peter's shadow healing people in Acts 5:15, or the handkerchiefs and aprons that Paul had touched, healing others remotely at long distance, Acts 19:12. Well, let's put it all together. Elisha is not swayed by power. Perhaps he's even more a pillar of stability than Elijah was. We think of Elijah being really frightened by Jezebel. In contrast, Gehazi is attracted to power, and it's clear he would have liked more had he had the opportunity. Elisha has a very tough and rough side, but also a compassionate side, and he's a man of depth. Gehazi is a simpler person, less empathetic, less insightful. He doesn't have the emotional intuitiveness that his master does. Elisha really doesn't care for the things of this world. His life is simple. He's not charmed by the world's delights. On the other hand, Gehazi is much more motivated by the things of this world. Elisha had a mentor, and he benefited greatly from him. As we parallel the lives of Elijah and Elisha, we can see that kind of relationship, call it discipling or mentoring, he was really just his assistant. It really benefited him. Gehazi, on the other hand, served under Elisha, but he doesn't seem to have had the character to accomplish such great things as his master. And so we've taken two characters because their lives are intertwined and because they're so different. One swayed by power. The other had nothing but contempt for power. One had a compassionate side and empathy. The other didn't make those kinds of emotional connection. One cared little for the things of the world. The other fantasized about what he would do with more money, and he was willing to even act unethically, immorally, in order to get it. One had a mentor, in fact, a great mentor, Elijah, and the other had a mentor too. Elisha was probably a great mentor, but Gehazi served under him, having significant character changes which he would have needed. What do we learn about God? I think we see several important things in this lesson. God's miracles are not capricious or arbitrary. The miracles always point people back to His Word, to the law. So 1 Kings 17:24 and many other passages show that the miracles affirm the written Word. They point people back that way. We also see that God gives some people wisdom and empathy to understand others. He may combine qualities of gentleness and firmness in the same person. And so it's not enough to say, well, Gehazi is soft and Elisha's tough and Gehazi has no insight and Elisha has all insight. It's a bit more nuanced than that. But we do see this combination of qualities, hard and soft, in the same person, that is Elisha. And last, we see that God works through mentors, one person helping another. It's a pretty common scriptural theme. But a mentoring relationship does not guarantee that virtue or character will be built in the one who's being mentored.